You can't focus anymore. And it's not your fault, you feel it, don't you? That strange pull, that constant hum in the back of your mind telling you to check to scroll to just see what's new. You pick up your phone to look up one small thing, you put it down, but 10 minutes, maybe 20 have vanished into thin air. You don't know exactly what you saw. You just know that your brain was chasing the next, then the next, and the next. It was a blur of images, headlines, quick, flashing lights. The world inside that screen felt more urgent than the quiet room around you. This feeling is not just yours. It is a quiet epidemic spreading across the world. Our ability to pay attention feels different now, thinner somehow, like a piece of paper stretched until it is almost transparent. It tears easily. It cannot hold much weight. Do you find yourself reading the same sentence over and over? Do you start a task only to find yourself opening a new tab just moments later? The time we spend in deep, unbroken thought is shrinking. Imagine your mind is a dark, quiet room. In the center of that room is a single warm lamp. This lamp is your focus. When you want to think deeply, to solve a hard problem, to learn something new, it takes a moment for the light to grow steady and bright, filling the room with a calm, focused glow. But now, imagine that someone has installed strobe lights all around you. Bright colors flash, loud noises pop, new images appear and disappear every second. The single lamp of your focus can no longer burn steadily. It flickers and sputters, struggling against the chaos, until its light becomes weak and uncertain. This constant assault on our attention is not an accident. It is a design. The digital world we live in was built to capture and hold our gaze. It was engineered to be more interesting than our quiet moments, more compelling than our own thoughts. You look up from your screen and feel a sense of loss, a fog in your head. The real world can feel slow and colorless by comparison. You are being pulled out of your own life, one notification at a time. The quiet, focused space inside your mind is becoming harder and harder to find. It is a silent battle for your most precious resource, your attention. Why does this happen? The answer begins with a simple, powerful idea. Your brain is built to seek rewards. It is a survival machine, constantly scanning the environment for anything that feels good or useful. A small bit of new information, a like on your photo, a funny comment, a surprising video clip. Each of these acts as a tiny reward. When your brain receives one of these rewards, it releases a chemical called dopamine. Dopamine is not happiness itself. It is the chemical of wanting, of motivation. It is the powerful push that says, "That felt good. Do it again." It creates a strong pull toward whatever triggered its release. The social media feeds and websites you use are perfectly designed to exploit this pull. They are masters of the reward schedule. They do not give you all the good things at once. Instead, they deliver them in an unpredictable stream. This randomness is key. You pull down to refresh your feed, and you might see something amazing, or you might see nothing at all. This is the same principle that makes slot machines so addictive. The uncertainty of the reward makes the brain want to pull the lever just one more time. The endless scroll is a digital slot machine, and the prize is a fleeting hit of dopamine. This creates a powerful loop that is very hard to break. You scroll, you see something interesting. Your brain gets a small dopamine reward. That dopamine makes you want to scroll more, so you do. Click. Reward. Scroll. Reward. Let's look closer at this process. The constant stream of quick rewards fundamentally changes how your brain works. It is not just a bad habit, it is a neurological rewiring. Your brain is efficient. It learns to prefer the path of least resistance. When it discovers that it can get a satisfying hit of reward from a 2-second glance at a screen, it starts to devalue activities that require more effort for a delayed reward. The brain becomes impatient. It loses its tolerance for slowness. It loses its tolerance for difficulty. Deep tasks, the kind that lead to real skill and accomplishment, begin to look dull and unappealing. Ask yourself an honest question. When was the last time you sat down to read a book for an hour without once feeling the urge to check your phone? When did you last work on a single important project for 90 minutes without any digital interruption? For many of us, the memory is distant, if it exists at all. The urge to switch tasks is no longer a gentle nudge, it is a powerful, anxious craving. We have trained our minds to expect a constant drip of novelty. When that drip stops, we feel bored, restless, and uneasy. We have forgotten how to simply be with our own thoughts. You can see this change in the world around you. Go to a coffee shop, go to a bus stop, or a park. You will see people, often in groups, staring silently into their own private screens. Their eyes are wide. This brings us to the second, and perhaps more frightening, major shift. Your brain now expects constant stimulation, and anything slower feels boring. This is not just a preference, it is a neurological expectation. When the brain becomes accustomed to a high-speed, high-intensity diet of information, it recalibrates its baseline. The constant state of overstimulation becomes the new normal. Quiet becomes uncomfortable. Stillness feels like a void. Your own thoughts, unprompted by an external feed, can feel strangely empty. This has profound consequences for every area of life. In education, learning has always depended on the ability to pay sustained attention. Children learn through deep, imaginative play. Children learn by methodically working through complex ideas. But if a child's brain is being trained by short-form video to expect a new jolt every few seconds, the classroom can feel painfully slow. Reading a chapter or listening to a teacher becomes a struggle against a powerful, internal craving for more stimulation. Learning stalls because the foundational skill of attention is missing. For adults, this new normal threatens our professional lives. The most valuable work in our economy is creative work, strategic work, deep problem solving. These are the skills that cannot be easily automated. All of them depend on long, uninterrupted stretches of deep concentration. When your brain is no longer capable of this, your ability to create real value diminishes. You become a master of busy work, but a novice at the work that truly matters. Now we arrive at a much harder, more chilling idea. You're not just distracted, your brain is being trained to stay distracted. This is not a metaphor. It is a biological reality. Every time you give in to the urge to switch your attention from a deep task to a shallow one, you are reinforcing a specific neural pathway. You are telling your brain, this is what we do. We jump from thing to thing. With enough repetition, this pathway becomes wider, faster, and more automatic. It becomes the brain's default mode of operation. You are, in essence, practicing the skill of being unfocused. Dopamine itself is not the enemy. In a healthy system, it is a crucial chemical for learning and survival. When you accomplish a difficult goal after a long period of effort, the resulting dopamine release feels deeply satisfying and reinforces the value of hard work. But the system breaks when the rewards come too easily, too quickly, too often. This is the world that modern technology has created. It is a world of infinite, effortless rewards, and it has hijacked our ancient brain chemistry. The content we consume has also been reshaped to feed this craving. Videos are often less than a minute long, cut into dozens of quick shots. Songs are promoted based on a 15-second hook that can go viral. News headlines are written not to inform, but to shock you into clicking. This content is designed to be consumed in tiny, bite-sized pieces. It delivers an instant jolt of stimulation with minimal effort. It teaches your brain to value speed and intensity above all else. It relentlessly punishes slowness, subtlety, and depth. Notifications are another powerful weapon in this war for your attention. Each ping buzz or on-screen banner is a direct command. Look at me, now. It slices through your train of thought, no matter how important it was. You stop what you are doing. You shift your mental context to the notification. Then, you must shift back. But the mind does not switch on and off like a light, you know. Research shows that it can take over 20 minutes to regain the same level of deep focus you had before the interruption. Think of how many times you were interrupted in a single day. Those minutes add up to hours of lost, high-quality thinking. Let us talk about the concrete price you pay for this fractured attention. Start with memory. Your memories are not just recordings of the past. They are the substance of who you are. You might be asking, is it too late? Is the damage permanent? The answer is no. The brain is remarkably plastic. It can change and form new connections throughout your life. The habits that have been built can be unbuilt. This change is not easy. Your brain will fight you. It has become comfortable with the easy path of distraction and will crave familiar stimulation. To change your brain, choose the harder path, consciously and repeatedly. You must practice focus. Start with small, concrete actions. You don't need to throw your phone away. Instead, take control of it. Turn off non-essential notifications in settings. The world won't end if you miss a like or comment. Schedule specific times to check social media. Schedule specific times to check email. For example, once in the morning and once in the afternoon. Outside those times, keep those apps closed. Create blocks of time and start with just 15 minutes. Put your phone in another room. Work on a single task with zero interruptions. This is your training. Intentionally design your environment to support focus. The modern world is full of distraction. Build your own sanctuary, read physical books, go for walks in nature. When you sit to work, have only the tools you need. Multitasking is a myth. You're just rapidly switching attention and doing a poor job at everything. When you write, just write. When you read, just read. When you talk, give full, undivided attention. Be prepared for resistance. At first, you'll feel a powerful pull to go back. You will feel bored. You will feel anxious. You will feel restless. This is withdrawal, a sign your brain is rewiring. It's craving the dopamine it used to get. Do not give in. This feeling means the process is working. Push through it. Over time, the craving will lessen. The quiet will feel peaceful instead of empty. Your ability to concentrate will return, like a muscle getting stronger with steady exercise. The payoff for this hard work is immense, and it goes far beyond just being more productive. People who successfully retrain their focus report a greater sense of calm and control. They find that they can learn difficult things more quickly. They produce higher quality work. Their memory improves. They feel more present in their own lives. They feel more connected to the people and the world around them. Deep focus is not a moral virtue. It is a superpower in the modern age. It is the skill that allows you to think clearly. It allows you to create things of value. It allows you to build a life that matters. This is not just about your performance at work or school. This is about the authorship of your life. Your attention is the currency you use to experience the world. What you choose to pay attention to in each moment becomes your reality. Attention shapes your memory. Your memories combine to form the story of who you are. Attention shapes what you learn. What you learn determines your future possibilities. If you cannot direct your own attention, then something else will direct it for you. The algorithms, the feeds, the endless stream of noise, they will set your agenda. They will shape your thoughts. They will shape your desires. They will shape your fears. You now stand at a crossroads. You can continue down the easy, well-lit highway of distraction, letting your attention be pulled apart and sold to the highest bidder. Or you can begin the hard work of carving your own path. You can start to reclaim your focus. You can rebuild your mind's ability to go deep. It will require patience. It will require resistance. It will require you to consciously turn away from the easy rewards of the digital world and embrace the slower, deeper satisfaction of a focused life. But the reward is nothing less than the freedom to choose what you think about. The choice is yours to make, every minute of every day. You can train the steady lamp of your mind to burn brightly again. It will illuminate your world, allowing you to see things with clarity and depth. You will think better. You will work better. You will remember more of your one precious life. You will live with intention. This is the ultimate stake. It is about control. Control over your thoughts. Control over your abilities. Control over your future. If you can't control your focus, you can't control your life.